Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I am going to give you some news. You may have heard about this, but for the ones that haven't heard, let me just give you the information. Carnival Cruise Lines, the one from Long Beach, they canceled their port to Ensenada. Now, passengers aboard the Carnival Radiance departed Long Beach last week for an excursion to Ensenada for some fun in the sun on board and in the popular Mexican tourist destination. Unrest throughout the Baja California, however, kept travelers relegated to the ship. Hooded bandits associated with criminal cartels effectively shut down the region Friday. The Los Angeles Times reports state officials said the group hijacked and burnt at least 24 vehicles and put up roadblocks Friday evening. On social media, messages were circulated allegedly by the Jalisco New Generation Cartel declaring a curfew in Tijuana, warning residents to go home or risk attack, according to the Times. The U.S. Consulate General in Tijuana issued an order via Twitter for government employees to shelter in place Friday. According to the consulate, the shutdowns affected Tijuana, Tecate, Mexicali, Rosarito, and Ensenada, which caused the world's largest cruise line to forego its port call on Sunday. The safety of our guests is our priority, said the Carnival spokesperson in an email to Business Journal Monday. Cruise lines reserve the right to change a trip's itinerary at any time before or during a voyage for any reason. If guest vacations are significantly impacted by a change, Carnival has guidelines to provide goodwill gestures. The consulate rescinded its shelter in place order just after 11:30 a.m. Sunday, well after the Radiance, which had normally called at port. With three ships based in Long Beach, Carnival has weekly voyages to Ensenada, which offers visitors various tours, wine tastings, dining, and more. Moving forward, we will continue to assess the situation. Now, that's the ship I was on when I went on my 4 day. And I went on my 4 day just to get back into cruising after the pandemic. I just didn't want to jump into a 7 day. I just kind of want to ease into cruising and just kind of see how things went and how the feel was and the crowds. And I tested before, and I have a home test for the for the C-19, and I checked out okay. But that Radiance is the ship that I went on. At the last trip, I had been to Catalina Island and Ensenada so many times. I stayed on the ship. It sometimes you just want to have some chill days with everybody out and about on their excursions. That's the time to do some more exploring on the ship, because that was the first time I had been on the Radiance. So I wanted to kind of explore. I'm gonna tell you, when I did go on shore in Ensenada, I went on a tour. We went to go see, me and my grandbaby, we went off to see the blowhole, and then they have all the vendors out, and you can get souvenirs. They have a lot of interesting things out there, and you can bargain, and get a good deal for what they have. From alcohol to mixed drinks to toys to clothing, just about anything. They have a restaurant, which, by the way, like when you first enter the marketplace, they have a restaurant, very, very good food. At least it was when I went there. So I had tours. I didn't go out and about, by foot. Some people just get off the ship and it's very, close to the places They have stores and restaurants that's not far from the ship that you can walk. So I never felt comfortable. I never felt comfortable doing that. But that's all I did. So I'm not sure exactly where everything was happening, but it included Tijuana and some Rosarito, other cities. So I just wanted to bring that information to you as a warning for any foreign country. Check out your surroundings and check out where you are and who's out and about, because crime is everywhere. So be careful, guys, when you're going. If I have a 4-day going to Ensenada next year, so I'm not sure what it's going to be like when I go back. A lot of times the cruise lines, because they did Mazatlan like that, they closed off Mazatlan for a while. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was a year. The cruise lines would not even go there. So they cleaned that up and they opened up Mazatlan. I've had a good time there. I don't, I watch my surroundings, but I'm not concerned because I'm in groups and I don't carry any money when I go. Maybe small amounts to get a little of this and that, little knickknacks and whatever. But I don't carry any big amounts of money, any significant amounts of money to any of the ports, to be honest with you. You rob me, you're not getting nothing. Not anything. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I want to bring you this, and I'll be back with more cruise news. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.